I'd like to give you some tips for your practice. So these are simple, easy things. For example, if you want to do a dog pose, just feel the dog pose. I'll take off my shirt so you can see better. If you try a dog pose first, and just see how it feels. It'll usually feel a bit stretchy at the back of the leg. And if you bring your chest toward the floor and pull your navel to the spine, it actually makes more of a stretch. So release from the dog pose and come back up. If you haven't tried it, try it quickly. I want you to feel how you can make your dog pose better. So have a base level, try it. Now, do something different. Do the shape of the dog pose without the dog pose. Start with your knees a little bit bent. Push the sitting bones down and forward and the top of the hips back to lengthen your lower back. Move the ribs back to lift and lengthen the upper back. Now move your shoulder blades forward and up. Looks funny, I know, relax the neck. Then if you can, take the arms up to the shape of the dog pose. And initially, let your shoulders come right past the ears. And that's not a stable position for the shoulder, but it releases the shoulder and it lengthens the spine. So then from there, ensure you're expanded in 5 places. Open the pelvic floor, round out the lower back, the upper back, keep them expanded. Now lift the collarbone and expand the chest, then expand the abdomen. Lengthen and relax. And if you can hold this for about 30 seconds, think fingers higher, sitting bones lower. Shoulders forward and up higher, sitting bones forward and down. So as you go forward and down, check the length is there in the lower back and also in the front of the hips. And then from there, if you can, expand more. Lower back, upper back, open the pelvic floor. You lift the collarbone and really expand the abdomen. Go fingers higher, but check the fingers can move. That helps move blood. Shoulders higher, but check the shoulders are free, not tense. Neck lengthen, check it can move. Pelvic floor relaxed, move your pelvis. Back lengthened, breathe into the abdomen. And then from there, soften your face and come back down. And see if that makes you feel warm without the heart racing. It didn't feel like you were stretching, but notice that the body perhaps feels a bit looser. It can relieve your lower back. It can also give you flexibility without stretch. See if your dog pose feels a little bit easier. So come into a dog pose another time. And most people find that dog pose is easier after that. But with the dog pose, the drishti, or the gazing point, is the navel. So don't pull your abdomen in and lift the chest. Instead, push your sitting bones down, the top of the hips back, lengthen the lower back, ribs back, lift the upper back, and check you can gaze at the navel. So not arching and flattening the chest toward the floor, but lengthening the back. Gaze at the navel. And relax. Lengthen and relax. Bend the knees, come back up when you're ready. I find this really helps the dog pose.